Hi guys, I'm Glenyce Hughes, living in the magic of possibilities radio show host and this weekly TV show host. So this week's radio show was 6 bizarre ways to make more money in your business. And the feedback so far has been awesome. People have been loving it and have been playing with some of those bizarre ways. And how does it get any better than that? So what I wanted to talk about today is something that pretty much everybody in Access Consciousness is talking about right now. And of course, that's where these tools and processes are from, which is order and chaos. And there's so much. And I mean, I did a radio show not that long ago about chaos and order, and I'll be doing another one very soon because there's been so much new stuff come to light. So much so that Gary and Dane are doing a rewrite of Foundation in October 2016, like a few weeks away. It was supposed to be a choice of possibilities class, and there's just so much changing right now that they've chose to do a rewrite of Foundation. So what I wanted to talk about with this is order and chaos and order. And we've really, at least I have, and I'm going to assume that many of you have also really kind of made a mess of it, where we went, okay, order is good and chaos is bad. And of course, nothing is good and nothing's bad because that takes judgment. And a lot of times, chaos actually will create more than order will. And so one of the really cool clearings that I've been using to exponentialize my business is looking, let's say there's something I'd like to change, like let's say you would like to have a few more people in your class, or have some more people choose sessions, or whatever it might be, but something kind of like that. What you can ask is, how much chaos can I instill in this to change it? Yeah, everything that doesn't allow that will you destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, online, 𝗕𝗃, shorts, boys, mounts. Now, please remember, with all of these tools, everything shows up different than the way that you think it should or will. So, really be aware of that. You might want to ask yourself beforehand, truth, if I ask that question, if I run that process, what will the planet be like in 5 years? And truth, if I don't, what will the planet be like in 5 years? Just so that you can really be aware of if it's going to create more or if it's going to create less. But it is one that I've been playing with a lot, because a lot of times we think we need to have it more ordered, right? In this reality, they say, okay, if you would like more people at your class, you need to advertise on Facebook, and you need to send out emails, and you need to phone 10 people a day, and you need to, like all of these order things, really form and structure things. Now, there may be times that your business asks for that, absolutely. But if you're doing it from order, it's likely not going to create anything, because you're looking for a result, as opposed to what's light, what feels yummy, what's expansive, what's going to create more on the planet. For example, earlier this week, maybe it was late last week, I'm not sure, it's Friday today, so it might have been like a week ago today, I'd had for a few days my awareness to, I'm in Swift Current. I didn't say where I was. Normally I'm telling you where I am. Well, this is pretty exciting. It looks like I'm in a bathroom. I'm not. This is my really luxurious hotel room in Swift Current, Saskatchewan. And this is like a jacuzzi that's out in the sitting room. So pretty cool. Anyway, so I'm here to facilitate a class this weekend. And last week, like late in the week, I had the awareness, even though it had been talking to me for a couple days, to do a Friday evening class. So this reality says that doesn't work. You don't have enough time. You will probably just have a small class. You will, all of the stuff from this reality. And I'm willing to be the chaos that I be. I'm willing to. And so I just messaged the gals who are hosting me and said, you guys, does this feel light? Is this expansive? And they got a yes. And originally we were going to do something about like magic with money. And so I sat down to kind of create it, and it was like, this is not flowing. And that for me is a really big indicator. Like if it feels like I'm hitting a wall with trying to create something, there's more information that's required. So I just started asking it, the class that was asking to be like, what would you like to be about? And a radio show that I'd done a few years ago popped into my head, and it's called Stop Being Money's Bitch. Now, this is small town, Swift Current, Saskatchewan, and I grew up in Saskatchewan, so, I was a little bit hesitant, but I messaged the gals, the hosts, and I just said, what do you think about this, this class? And they took some time with it, and they came back and said, yeah, you know what, it's really light. And so, it's just that willingness to follow and not go, oh, I have to do this, and A plus B equals C, and if I want to have a big class, then it has to be like this, and I don't even have a point of view. I don't even have a clue how many people are coming tonight. It doesn't matter if there's 2 of us. It asked to be created. It was very loud, and I'm going to say honored to be asked by something like a class to facilitate it, and there might be 400 people there tonight. Who knows? I mean, how much fun would that be? So it's really looking beyond the order, and what chaos could you instill in your business that could change everything? Anything that doesn't allow you to be that chaos, will you destroy it and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, all 9, pot, pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Whew, all right. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I just wanted to mention a couple things. The Wealth Enhancement Club, I'm sure you've heard me talk about it. Just so you know, as of September, when you're in the Wealth Enhancement Club, you now get the weekly clearings from my radio shows. And we do a call a month on the Wealth Enhancement Club. We do a weekly clearing of the week where you get the audio and the written. And we do a tool of the month, and it's super awesome. And until the end of September, it's $21 a month. After the end of September, it's going to be $47 a month. So you may want to get in, and you will be grandfathered in. If you get in before the end of September, you will stay in at $21 a month until you don't, until you end. All right, guys, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will talk to you next week.